Hey, thanks for joining us here. We are in the second quarter of our first game here at PBC Fields, and today we have the home team of the Hawkeyes wearing red today versus the Aggies in blue. Let me get you caught up real fast here. The Hawkeyes scored first today with 7, and then the Aggies scored just now with 6. And I do believe they scored the extra point.
No, they did not. They ended up missing.
They didn't score the extra point?
No, they didn't.
Do I have the colors right today?
No, Aggies are red.
Oh, let me change that. I'm so sorry. The Aggies are the away team in red today.
This is Michael.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes are coming up to the ball here for their first possession of the second quarter. Hawkeyes with the run up field, number 1. Oh, but a nice flag grab by number 23 to save that first down. Looks like it's going to be second down and maybe half a yard for the Hawkeyes today.
Good.
So second down and about a yard here for the Hawkeyes. With a score of 7-6, the Aggies were denied their last extra point. So they're setting up. The back judge is helping one of the players with the flags there. A lot of times we have flag issues and things like that. These are our youngest group of kids, so it's a lot of learning. A lot of these kids, this is their first time playing sports. This is maybe their first time playing any sport. So we're getting them out here and trying to get them used to the procedures and everything. So second down here. Nice handoff run to the outside. Number 44 jukes and jives a little bit, hitting the edge. He's got one defender to beat, another one coming on the backside. Looks like he stepped out of bounds, which is the only thing that saved him on that touchdown run.
Yeah, if he could have stayed in bounds, that would have been a touchdown for sure. But again, sometimes we get, the kids get focused on who's around them. And if they keep going and just running instead of looking around, they would go a little faster. It's amazing how when you turn your head or look around, it slows you down.
Yeah, you automatically slow down. So this will be a new set of downs. Once again, in upwards football, when you cross the middle white line, you have a new set of downs. So the Hawkeyes will have their first down right here, and they'll have 4 attempts to get it into the end zone. The end zone would be the white line, and then the blue line would be the 1 point extra. Looks like a double handoff here. Number 44 running to the edge, being chased down. He's getting surrounded. A little bit of a trip there, but they're going to call him down there for second down.
Thank you again for joining us here on the broadcast. We want to thank Pastor Adam for working hard to get this ready for us. Anytime you have a remote setup, it's hard to get everything lined up just perfectly. We wanted to start at 9, but thankful that he was able to get us going.
Yeah, appreciate that. And we're jumping in here in the second quarter, so hopefully you, if you're at home watching one of your grandkids or nieces or nephews or friend or something, maybe you can enjoy the game.
Either that or...
Okay, handoff here. Backside handoff by number 1. Going to try to hit the edge, and he does slide in for the touchdown.
Do that or put down the unders. Whichever camera you want to be at. That's fine. Well...
So that's going to give the Hawkeyes a score of 13.
Oh, thank you for doing my job.
No problem, I got it.
Yeah, we're kind of doing double tasks today. Ron, who's been our upward director for a long time, has been, he had a day that he needed to take off today, so we're trying to help him out, and he usually makes sure everything's run well and to keep in the scoreboard, but we're kind of doing both the live broadcast and the score today.
So another handoff here and run to the right side. Looks like he does have some room. Attempt there, but I think the jump sealed the deal for him. So that'll be one more point there for the home team Hawkeyes. With 1:52 left in the first half. Coaches do get one timeout in the second half and second quarter and fourth quarter. So,
Well, it's second half, first half.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
You said second.
Yeah.
but- yeah, sorry about that.
no, that's okay. That's all right. So it looks like the Aggies will have 1:33 here left to try to run some offense here, and maybe they can get a score. Pretty close game, 2-score to 1-score. So.
Yeah, it's been really tight. It's been really good to see. Again, what's I think is fascinating is just watching the kids. Like if we go back to week 1, see where they were, trying to get lined up and all those little intricacies or whatever I'm trying to say.
Intricacies.
Yeah, just need to see them improve over the season goes along. That we're seeing a lot better. Just everybody having the knowledge and understanding of the game, and that's what we really
Right.
want to kind of teach is, like on defense spacing, running when you have the ball, run, make sure the ball's tight so it doesn't slip out of your hands. So.
So running quickly, it looks like we're wasting a lot of time. I mean, they're trying to get people switched in and out. So they do want to make sure that every kid gets the same amount of playing time. So they normally have kids on certain offense and defense schemes, but a lot of time running off the clock. I mean, we're down to 25 seconds left. So, I mean, the idea of getting the ball down the field I don't think might happen, but hey, we can get a couple plays off. Let a couple kids have a chance to run the ball. Nice little run to the outside edge there. Clock stops. I'm not sure if clock stops on,
Clock stops
on every whistle.
Well, when there's a whistle,
I
yeah.
gotcha. So 7 seconds left here in the first half. So this is going to have to be a Hail Mary attempt for them to get it down the field.
Yeah.
But we have seen kids break a long run before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can run a double reverse here, maybe.
Yeah.
And get everybody off track.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
But like you said, we really try to get everybody a chance to play and give everybody an opportunity to touch the ball.
Right. So here we go, handoff. Oh, we did get him on the
he
outside.
did get away.
He's got to beat number 1, though. He's got to beat him. Looks like
Oh,
he's
it
trying to
didn't
get to
start
the
the clock.
edge. He's going to get to the edge. The time is out. He's hustling. Looks like he might get. And he did score.
Yeah, that was a score.
They did include that score. I thought maybe he stepped on the edge of the line, but he did score. That I just said, sometimes the kids might break a run off, and here he did break a run. That little giddy up move, I think, slowed that defender down just a little bit, enough to not push him to the edge.
Yeah, there goes your Hail Mary.
There it is. All right, so with no time left at the end of the first half, we have a score of 14-12. Now, the Aggies could go for 2 here.
Yeah, they could pull within the,
And it does look like that's what they are going to do. You see the back judge there marking off the extra 5 yards or so, and he's walking off the rush. He'll walk off 7 yards, so that means if the Hawkeyes want to send somebody, they have to be from that 7-yard spot. So the Aggies are going to go for 2 here to tie this game up. And we got another flag situation here. Our flag engineer fixing those. All right, so like the ball here. We got another girl coming up. Another run to the edge. Looks like he's dancing on the sidelines. Just ran out of room.
Yeah,
But
just
good
out of
try
bounds.
there. Good try there. That's the end of the first half. So we are sitting here on a nice Saturday morning. If you're listening to the broadcast, you're still welcome to come out. We got 3 more games. Plenty of things here to eat, and we got our halftime devotion coming up here soon. So we are sitting at a score of 14 for the Hawkeyes and 12 for the Aggies. Excuse me, 13. No, 12 for the Aggies.
What was the cheerleaders' names?
The elite.
All right, so we have a performance by the elite cheerleaders. So we'll welcome them out. Welcome on to the field. Let's give them a hand.
Go ahead and get that.
Well, they didn't score that.
They scored a touchdown, didn't they?
Yeah, but They should take it to 12 because they had 6.
No, they had 7. Yeah. I thought I had 7, but
They-
that's all right.
They had
No, they needed 2.
Did they have
went
7 before?
Yeah, they went.
They had 6 because they
Yes,
missed.
Okay,
they were
that's
going
fine.
for 2 to tie it, so it should be 14. I've been in the film industry for almost 24 years. I've got all sorts of stuff in the background. I built my house. I can do water, electric. So I think I might try to side job.
Going on, things that might seem like they're okay. We need to look for him for truth. He is the truth, right? The breastplate of righteousness. We don't. Not one of us can say they do.
All right, we're back here for the second half of our game today. We are sitting with the home team, the Hawkeyes, and a score of 14, and the Aggies at 12. So we're getting ready here to start our third quarter. The Hawkeyes are going to have the ball.
Thank you so much for joining us today and watching online. If you get a chance to see this, maybe even later, we thank you for being here. Oh, yeah.
All right, we have a handoff to 95 on the corner edge, but we do have a flag pull by 97 of the Aggies. That's going to take us to second down here.
If you don't have a church home, we'd just like to encourage you to come to Porterfield Baptist Church. We have services 9:15, 11 o'clock. And we'd love to have you.
So we have a handoff again to the right side. 95 is trying to hit the edge, but he's being surrounded by a bunch of red. And he does get a flag pull there by number 98 of the Aggies.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
And we do have the next 2 Sundays, we do have services at Little Hawking Church there, and we do that at 9:30. And we're doing it for the next 2 Sundays just to do something different. If you'd like to go to an acoustic service with a broadcasted message, we do that at 9:30.
Third down here for the Hawkeyes. Got to get to that middle white line to have a first down, so they're going to need a big run here. We do pass sometimes in this age, but lots of times there's a run. So nice little cut up the middle there.
Oh, yeah, he's got plenty of room ahead of him.
He's got daylight ahead, and that's going to be a score for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, that was a great run, and the defense was caught off guard, if you noticed, because they thought maybe it was going to go to the other side, and he was able to kind of throw him off by doing that handoff that made it seem like it was going to go the other way.
Yep.
And that's a lot of times what you want to do is create a little confusion for the defense. Thank you for fixing me. Me and Dan are doing double duty today, so I'm not doing part of my end of the job.
That's all right. We're trying to help each other out here. So.
Yeah.
All right, so we got, looks like the Hawkeyes are going for just the extra 1 point here with a score of 20-12 with 6 minutes, 50 seconds left in our third quarter.
How long has your kids been involved in Upward, Dan?
This is just his second season that he's able to play. So, and then my older boy, this is his first season, and they really both enjoy it a lot. So, number 44 the run there, and he wiggles through there.
Yeah, he had there was opportunities on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Was that a 1?
That was a 1. So it should be a 21-12. In the third quarter, and the Aggies are going to take over here with the ball. Substitutions are running off. Once again, most teams have anywhere between 9 to 11 kids or so. So a lot of times some kids play defense and then offense, and they just switch around just to get kids in and out. So we do have a running clock of 9 minutes, and it only stops on the whistle of the end of the first and second halves. So Red's running on the rest of their team, and they'll take over here on downs.
Yeah, and this is our age of pre-K through second grade. So this division goes through pre-K through second grade. That's the beautiful thing about Upward flag football is that since there's no tackling, it really, age isn't too much of a factor in this league. So that's why we have such a big age gaps, because really it's not, injuring anybody or people getting in harm's way. And that's why we have the 5 yards of no passing or no run zones.
All right, so Red's going for a handoff, trying to get to the edge here, and does get around one offender, and now cuts back. I kind of
lost him with the umbrella.
I'm lost with the umbrella, the cameraman's umbrella. So I'm guessing a flag got pulled there. So that's going to take us to second down, and maybe made about 5 yards or so on that run.
Again, just to share with everybody some of the activities that we have coming up at Porterfield Baptist Church. We have a track or treat that's happening this Saturday at 4:30 to 6:30. So if you'd like to be a part of that, that's coming up this coming Saturday and it's 4:30 to 6:30. So please feel free to come, and there'll be people handing out. We have a walking track here at the church if you've never been here, and we'll have people around the walking track for kids to come. It's about a quarter of a mile, and they'll be able to walk around the track and collect candy.
All right, looks like we got some shoelaces.
Technical
Going on,
difficulties.
Our footwear engineers out there taking care of those issues.
Equipment manager.
Yep.
Also serving as a coach probably
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Yeah, so. All right, now the Aggies are lined up. And looks like we got a handoff here by number 98.
Is that going to be a pass almost?
But-
Looked like the way he was stepping back there. For a second.
Whistle, the whistle has blown.
Yeah, I think there was an incidental whistle blow because I think they thought he got his flag, but he didn't.
Right.
What was the penalty on that, Dan? Did you see that?
I couldn't quite hear. 5-yard penalty for a flag pull by the Hawkeyes, but I think it was illegal. I think they went across before the ball was handed off.
Okay. So they
it's
grabbed the flag before
Yeah.
they was even.
Right. So it's going to be second down again. I could not hear the referee, but I was just kind of listening to the audio outside. So.
If you need to.
All right.
I just thought of that before your umbrella gets in the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, so the Aggies are lining up again. Looks like we're at second down. The clock ticking away at 2:30 left here in the third quarter here. The Aggies need a score, and then they need a stop. Looks like they're sending a rusher. Yeah, he's reversing again. 98's trying to run, but he's just swamped and surrounded. He's spinning out, but he does get a flag pull there. But he does work his way closer to a more manageable third down here.
Yeah. Well, and what I was going to say, Dan, is that, sometimes we always want to go for the big plays. It's just natural. But really just getting yardage is always key. Trying to do too much as a player, doing the spins and stuff. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing to do, but you really want to go downhill. You want to go north and south. So, if you get going and get some yardage, that just builds a momentum. And, we do make it longer for people to get a first down. It's probably about, what is that? I think it's about 30 yards to get a first down. But, again, it definitely makes it easier if you get like 10 yards at a time or so.
Right. So, like I say, you do see a lot of runs in this league. You don't see a lot of passes. Every once in a while you'll see. But in our older league, the older two, you do see a lot more passes than runs, actually. So, hand off to 44 there, trying to get the corner, maybe, hopefully. He does get the edge.
So, he's got a first down.
Running.
Yeah.
Whistle blown. He must have stepped on the sideline, but he does get the first down. So that'll give the Aggies a first down.
Yeah, that was a really good run there. And
Yeah.
Again, getting across that first down white line there gives them an automatic first down, so they get 4 more plays to keep going.
Yeah.
And again, just to kind of remind people of the rules, that we can flag if there's flag guarding, which means you put your hands down low and trying to keep people's hands from getting your flags. That's not allowed.
Right.
So you're supposed to keep your hands up high. And the other thing is we do allow rushers, not so much in this league, but you have to be 7 yards away if you want to rush.
Yeah, as you can see here, the Hawkeyes do not have anybody back by the back judge, which I'm calling the back judge, but so they don't have any rushers, but they can go after the ball is handed off. So looks like he does hit the edge a little bit, and we do get a flag pull.
And
that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter.
And that's what's great about this too, is that the fact that what I saw there with him running that ball, that he wasn't concerned about who was around him. Just keep running. Keep running. I'll preach that a whole lot because you never know, who got your flag or that they didn't get your flag. Just keep running and see what happens.
Yeah, and a lot of times it looks like the kids have the flags. Like I've told my son, those flags are flying around. So a lot of times the kids go for them, but they don't grab them.
Yeah. Well, again, just want to thank everybody for watching us today. Again, I want to give a shout out to Pastor Adam for setting this up for us today. We'd like to get early on each game, but it takes a lot of manpower to get everything set up. If you'd like to help us with this to make it better, to get us to where it kind of eases the load for him setting up, I think he would definitely appreciate people being here about 8 o'clock and being here to get set up and get ready to go. So if you'd like to do that, please reach out to us and let us know. You can reach out to Ron Anderson too, our director of Upward. He would love to have volunteers to be announcers, scorekeepers. If you'd like to coach, if you'd like to ref, David Young, who's out there, his 2 boys are out there with him reffing today for us. And so if you'd like to help out in any of those, reach out to those people.
Okay, good information here. So we're just going to keep chugging through here. A 9-minute last quarter here. The fourth quarter starting off. The Aggies with the ball, and it is 2nd and goal for them. I mean, 2nd and 10, but we really, as Eric mentioned before, 2nd and goal. So we did get a little audio there from the if you do hear a third voice sometime, it is the audio from our head referee there.
That's not live, Dan.
Oh, okay. In the future here, you may hear our head referee explaining what's happening. So, okay, here goes our... Oh, they did try a throw right there.
Yeah.
They did try a throw right there. But and the boys are just kept on playing. All right, so they're setting up here again for 2nd down. 3rd down, sorry.
I know nobody wants to talk about Christmas just yet, but just to let everybody know, we will be having 2 Christmas Eve services this year, one at 11 a.m. and one at 7 p.m. So depending on your family schedule, if you'd like to join us for either one of those services, we'd love to have you. Again, we do a candlelight service. It's rather, we try to keep around 45 minutes. So at 11 o'clock and 7 o'clock.
So 4th down here, we tried for another throw there, but the receiver had it in his hands. He just couldn't pull it in. So 4th down here, we'll see if the Aggies decide to go for another run or if they decide to stick to the pass here. I did look up what an Aggie is if you're at home wondering, what's an Aggie? Well, it refers to agriculture. I assumed it was a bull, but...
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I didn't know what that was either. So thanks for bringing that. I do doing that investigative work.
Although I do know, is a large marble used to shoot for shooting marbles. If people used to do that back in the day.
I think next year we should have like a full team to kind of give us random facts.
Right. That'd be great. We got a run here by 44, trying to get the edge. He's got
nice.
Backman to be, but a nice flag pull by 95. That's going to be turnover on downs.
Maybe we could meet with the coaches before the game, talk about strategy, and just kind of break down, what their motivation is, how they feel about their players, how the team chemistry is going.
Oh, that would be great, like a little fireside chat.
Yeah.
Sit around in big comfy chairs.
So just let everybody know, we do Upward Flag Football, but we also do basketball. So be on the lookout for registration. We'll probably start. It'll probably start in November, and it will actually be. We'll be doing its season. Will start in January. So mid-January practices will start, and the games will actually be played in March and February. So February and March, I should say. And we're doing Upward Soccer, and that'll run from April and May. So look out for each before those months to see about registration.
Yeah, a lot of events for people.
Oh.
Nice run, but just nice flag pull there by
Yeah.
86.
Good
Nowhere
concentration
to go
there.
Yeah. Just nowhere to go. All right, that's going to take us first down for the Hawkeyes now. So the Aggies are going to have to come out and play some defense here with 5:46 left in their game today. Hawkeyes here just probably going to run it, get their first down, and try to seal the deal with it, I'm assuming. Lots of people showing up. It's getting noisy here on PBC Field. The second game, people are showing up. And if you like to watch kids play football, you can hang in and check out the next game. It'll be the same age group. And we have another game coming up here just in short few minutes.
Let me share that too, that anybody that would like to just come watch, it's kind of fun sometimes just come watch, see these kids play. Maybe you see them in church, maybe you see them in other sports. But, we welcome anybody to come, and we have concessions here. And so if you'd like to just come and hang out with us.
So we have a handoff here, a little delayed here, a little double reverse handoff here, but nice little run here to the edge.
Yeah.
So he's running out of room.
He's just looking at the players too much. But, I mean, he did a great job, but just, again, just don't look at the players that are going against you. Just run as fast as you can. But that comes with just learning.
Yeah. So flag pull by 23 there. Try to give recognition to these kids here when we can. Obviously, we're not going to say their names on the broadcast, but if you know who they are, then that's fine.
If you'd like to help out with what we call as Night to Shine for special needs, it's a prom for them. We'd love to have you be a part of that. I think registration's open for volunteers and guests too, if you know somebody.
Run to the edge here. He does got a couple defenders to beat, but nice
flag pull. That was really a reach out there.
By number 23
yeah,
there. That
great
was
job.
Great, because he had daylight.
Yeah.
You could tell he was wanting to keep moving here. So looks like we're at 3:45 time left. The Hawkeyes are kind of burning some clock here. The Aggies really going to have to get a stop here in the next couple downs. So third down, and they got about maybe 20 yards to go.
When's Ohio State play today, Dan?
They're off this week.
Oh, so they got to bye.
Yeah, they got to bye this week, so they're back next week.
West Virginia plays tonight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I plan on watching that. A 95
Oh,
into the corner,
nice run.
Two red teams played, bounced into each other, so
Oh,
he's running,
wow.
and it looks like he's breaking free all the way.
They had him. They were close to getting him. That was a good touchdown. So.
That was a nice run there, So 6 more for the Hawkeyes. It looks like they're going to go for 1 here.
So again, I mentioned some of the activities that we're doing. We're actually going to have musical drama for the 9:15 service, if you'd like to check that out. And we'll have preaching at the 11 o'clock service that day. That'll be on, now I don't remember the date off the top of my head, but that will be December, the 3rd week of December, I believe. So feel free to check that out, because we'd love to have you for that. So, drama musical will actually be broadcast for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on WTA and their sister stations there.
Yeah, lots of things happening this time of the year. So lots of events, lots of things to attend, and lots of chances to get plugged in somewhere. So it looks like we're going to go for a pass for the extra point. Nice little throw to the back of the end zone.
That was a great throw.
And he catches it, but it drops to the ground. So that will be a no score. All right, so Aggies are running on their offense, and Hawkeyes are running on their defense. And we're sitting 1:30 left in the game.
I've already shared it again, but just to reiterate, Track or Treat. We'll have it from 4:30 to 6:30 here. And we have a walking track that's a 1/4 mile. So if you'd like to come, and even if you'd kind of like to come and just pass out candy, you can bring candy and join us here. And or if you have kids that would like to stop by, they can do that and walk around the track and collect candy from different people that'll be on the track. That'll be this coming Saturday.
4:30 to 6.
Oh, 4:36. Half hour shorter. So 4:30 to 6.
Timeout for blue.
So yeah, I was hearing from our headmaster, Adam Farnsworth, that the Christmas musical drama for the adult service at 9:15 is on December 15th. That's December 15th.
We have a handoff here. Time red. 28 seconds left.
So like you said, each team gets a timeout at each half.
Right.
So, you know,
You might hear Dave and there a lot, but it's not going to the live stream. I'm just going to leave it like this so I can hear what he's saying.
Okay.
Can't catch him.
So we have 28 seconds left in the fourth here. The Aggies are coming up to the ball here, trying to get one last play here. Maybe enough time for two more.
again, I want to give a shout out to Pick Computers. They repaired our scoreboard for us. Really appreciate those guys. If you ever need for computer service or anything like that, technology-wise, feel free to check out Pick Computers.
Looks like a run. He's trying to reverse field once again, but a flag pull. That'll take it to fourth down. They're trying to hurry and get one more in with 12 seconds left. Not 8, 7, 6.
Even like this, I like the fact that we're kind of teaching them how to hurry up
Hike the ball.
offense.
And that's the game. No, they're playing on the last.
Yeah, they went
so
ahead
the
and
head
played
coach
it.
went ahead and let them have the last play of the game, but a flag pull. So
Great job.
that's ball game.
That was a good game.
It was. So with a score of 27 for the Hawkeyes and a score of 12 for the Aggies, that's going to take us to the end of our first game here. So nice game, pretty evenly matched, but the Hawkeyes ended up getting a couple more breakout runs. So that'll be their first game. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. We'll be back here soon with our second game of the day.
Braxton Kaufman. Andrew Croft. Hayden Osborne.
So today, just want to thank everybody for being here as we get ready to start this game here soon. Just to let you know that we have services at 9:15 and 11 o'clock here at Porterfield Baptist Church. And for this month, we have 2 Sundays left, this Sunday and next Sunday. If you'd like to join us at Little Hocking Church, and it's 20 Federal Hocking Road, and we'd love to have you there at 9:30. We have the bus that picks up kids at 9:15. If you'd like to check that out and just try that service out, it's an acoustic style service with a broadcast and message there. And of course, we have our 9:15 traditional service here at Porterfield and our 11 o'clock modern service. Some other things that we got going on is the track or treat that we have that will be here next Saturday from 4:30 to 6 p.m. So we'd love for you to be a part of that. We have a walking track here at the church, and it's about a quarter of a mile, and we'll have people sitting in different costumes and around to pass out candy if your kids would like to come and check that out next Saturday. Also, we have our Christmas for our kids musical that will be the first Sunday of December, and that will be taking place at 6 p.m. So if you'd like to check that out, our kids do a really good job and they work really hard. They already start practices early in September and get ready for their performance in December. And then we're going to be doing a Christmas musical drama for the first service on December 15th at 9:15. And then we'll also have preaching that day at 11 o'clock that day. So if you'd like to check that out. Oh, it is. And that's Monday, the award ceremony. I thought you said that he said we will also be doing our award ceremony, I guess, on Monday. So not this coming Monday, the last Monday of this month, we'll be doing the award ceremony at 6:30.
And that's a good time. The kids, you can see it on their faces. They really feel like part of something great, and they usually get a football or something like that. And so
Yeah, we try to. There's a part of Upward is they get an award at the end of each season. So they're getting ready for the coin flip. I don't know if you want to call it in the air, Dan, and see what they call it.
I'm gonna call heads. I think it's a double-sided coin.
It is tails.
It's tails. I lose again.
Do you want it now? Take it now. Which way do you want to go at half? Okay, so it'd be blue line going this way.
All right. So the Wolfpack won the toss, so they elected to take the ball, and they're going to be going from our right to our left. So we're getting set up here for the first quarter of our second game. We have the Wolfpack as the home team today in blue versus the Wildcats as our visitors in red.
So just to let everybody know that we will be doing our Upward ceremony on a Monday at 6:30. So we have one more Saturday, and then that Monday following, we will be doing our Upward award ceremony. We'd love to have everybody be there for that.
28th.
That would be October 28th, Monday night.
He does have the 29th on the flag. I just looked it up.
Am I doing the announcing of the names again this year? I can do that for the ceremony. I remember last year I walked around and asked people how to pronounce their name so I didn't mispronounce it.
Yeah, I always get nervous with that.
I know
I can't hardly read it anyhow. So.
There's one little cheerleader that name gets pronounced wrong every week, and her parents always yell it out. The real way to pronounce it just as like a joke. And I told my wife, I was like, okay, I got to make sure I say her name right this morning.
The pressure's on.
Yeah. No. It's a silent S in a name. Oh, I hope I didn't mess her name up this morning. I think I said it right. I should have done it on purpose.
Of course, I know what it feels like. People say my name every once in a while, my last name, different ways.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say your first name?
Yeah. It's last name, Leeson, Gleason,
Erich?
Neeson, whatever.
Is your name Erich?
Yeah.
All right, looks like we got the game starting off here, and the Wolfpack are going to take it here. There's the hike. And there's the handoff and a little flag pull already by number 85. Second down here.
Again, we just want to thank you for joining us today, watching this broadcast. I want to thank Pastor Adam for getting everything together for us to be able to do this today. Thanks to a shout out to my son Isaiah Leeson operating the camera. And if you'd like to help us with this broadcast, we'll probably not do it again this year, but if you'd like to help it next year, it is a lot complicated, pretty complicated trying to get everything on a mobile site like this to get everything ready. So if you'd like to come an hour before the game starts to help us out, that would be a tremendous help. And if you'd like to run a camera or even just help us out in other areas, especially with Upward, we'd appreciate it. Oh, nice try on the throw. And I want to just give a thanks out to all the coaches that help us coach, referees that help us this year. It's tremendous help to have these individuals willing to donate their time to help us out with this ministry and this event.
Yep. The referee there, he's instructing the kids to pay attention to their line judge. So nice little toss there, but he did drop the ball. But
yeah, the referees try to make sure that, of course, in this league, we actually try to make sure that the players understand to line up on the line of scrimmage with the ball. And so you have to have 3 people on the line in this league. So we try to make sure that happens.
looks like the Wildcats are running a pretty skim team today. Only 6 players for their team. Nobody on the bench.
Oh, wow.
Nice little pass again, and he gets to corner, but they are blowing it dead. Must have got the flag. No?
I'm not sure.
Flag guard him.
Ed, the runner was guarding flags. Turnover, red ball.
Oh, Oh, that was a nice little play.
Yeah, that's one of the easy things to do in this league is to flag guard. It's just natural to kind of try to protect the flag, but you got to keep your hands up. Just trying to, you can't deny a defender trying to pull the flag, so you got to keep your hands up and not try to disrupt the flag being pulled by the defender.
So don't see that often in this league. 3 passes for the younger kids here, but they were successful on a couple of them. One drop pass and then one pass and catch. Excuse me there. I'm wondering if the Wildcats may not try to do the exact same thing here. Maybe they'll start it off with a nice little run, but so we have 1st and 10 here with 5:54. So double handoff here.
Oh, nice one. Great flag pull, though.
Yeah, nice flag pull there.
That's what I like to, once the kids don't always think about doing it, but it's always nice when they kind of pull the flag and then raise it up high so the referees can see it.
Now, I did see a little blocking there, Eric. Maybe you can test
Yeah,
the
really
rules.
there is no
So
blocking allowed
I
in
did
this.
see some blocking on that play where their outside guy kind of came up and put his hands out and stood, almost like you would set a pick in basketball.
Yeah, you're really not supposed to do
Gotcha.
that in this league.
It's one of those rules. So another handoff. Looks like we're going to the right side this time. Cuts back inside, falls, and hits the ground. So it's going to be 3rd down there.
Yeah, we just want to keep all the players safe. So
True.
that's the
True.
reason why we kind of don't usually like to see that happen.
Yeah. No, I understand that. And sometimes some of the rules I either forget or can't remember.
Oh, that's all right.
So it looks like the
It's hard to believe we've been doing this for 9 years.
oh, it's crazy. It is crazy. So 3rd down, the Wildcats need to get to that middle white line for a 1st down. So it looks like they're setting up again for another run.
This is actually my 10th year coaching.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Double handoff here. Oh, they bit into that
Oh,
one.
wow. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
tremendous.
And one thing you talk a lot about staying home.
Yep.
The blue team did not stay home
on the
that one.
defensive side, if you stay home before the line of, before the ball crosses the line of scrimmage, it usually helps you out to kind of see where the play is going.
So that's a score. 1st touchdown for the Wildcats with 6 points. So, yeah, I think the whole team thought he was coming around to the right side, but he double handoff there back to the other side.
Yeah, you really got to watch that double handoff because you don't know for sure what's going to happen. Just wait, stay home, stay in your area. It's like, I coach the upper league or the older league, and so we actually try to coach that to where, hey, stay home for a while, watch the play develop. And, of course, they're just trying to get kids used to this idea right now in this league. It's hard not to go and try to go after
Right.
something.
So this time they did the same play, but they didn't do the handoff. So, yeah. So that's an extra 2 points for the Wildcats. So the Wolfpack will get the ball back again with 3:08 left in the 1st quarter. So we're subbing a few kids off. Like I was saying, the Wildcats only have 6 players here today.
Yeah, the other team has quite a few
Yeah.
subs.
So they're going to have to be playing the whole game.
And again, we try to sub out the players. We want each kid to have equal playing time in upward flag football. So we want to make sure that we get kids a chance to play. That's why you see them change out quite often. But when you don't have a full ability to substitute, that means your players are playing the whole game. So
Yep. All right, so the Wolfpack's coming up to the line here. We'll see what they can do and see if they can respond to that score. So we have a handoff to the outside, but he's being chased down. Now he reverses field. He might get a couple yards here if he can get to that edge.
yeah, he's got it.
He's got a little bit there, but we got a flag pull
Nice
there.
try. Again, like I talk about, you don't need everything at once. You don't need a home run play a lot of times. You just
Right.
need to keep, getting some yardage each time you get it down.
Yeah. True. second down here with 1:30 left here in the first.
I want to thank Tiffany Young for doing our concessions for us. Appreciate her doing that this year and past few years. And I want to thank David Young for leading our referees. And, of course, Ron Anderson for being our Upward director. Again, if you're interested in being a part of Upward Flag Football, we do registration around May.
Oh, well, that's an interception there for
Yeah.
the Wildcats.
So we will be having Upward basketball start registration. That should start sometime in November if you want to look out for that. And we will be playing our games in the month of February and March. We get started with practices in January, but our season will start February and March. But if you'd like to register your kids for that, keep an eye out for that. We will be announcing that and sending out information about being a part of that. And then also we will be doing soccer as the plan for next season. And that'll happen in May and April. Or April and May. I don't know why I'm saying those backwards.
So handoff here to the outside with a short field for the Wildcats.
Oh,
87 kind of
had to turn it
reverses
back
and
up
trying to
inside.
find a spot. And he's just kind of wiggling around. But we do have a nice
He got the
flag pull
flag,
there.
yeah.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So they'll take a quick water break, and then we will be back with our second quarter. Okay, we're back for a second quarter, so we have 9 minutes here. We're going to be starting here. And here we go. We got to run to the outside edge. But we do have a flag pull right on the goal line. Nice little run there, but we got a flag pull maybe less than a yard to go there. We'll see where they spot the ball. Second down here. All right, so the ball's spotted. I mean, yeah, the ball's spotted like you would
Right
say.
close to
Inches. Third down and inches here.
And again, this is a good time to talk about the fact that your whole body has to, when you score a touchdown and upward, you have to have your whole body into the end zone.
Yeah,
it's not just the ball
breaking the
crossing.
plane.
Yeah, because we just don't want
Yeah.
to have injuries.
Oh, nice little wiggle to the outside, and he pops right in. Number 82, I believe it was, for a touchdown.
All right, back here, guys, back here.
Looks like they're going for two again. They must be wanting to practice that longer score. So Wildcats, 14, Wolfpack 0 at this time. Wolfpack needs to have a good stand here. Maybe they can stop. Pretty cold morning out. If you're out, definitely want to bundle up, but still a nice day to be outside playing football. A nice sunshiny day. Knock on wood, we've had good weather this whole season. We haven't had any rainouts or anything like that. So waiting for a handoff here. Nice little
flag.
handoff, but we do have a flag. And a flag pull.
That was a great flag pull right there.
Yep.
We'll see what the penalty is.
Point no good. The flag is picked up.
All right, so they're picking the flag up for the penalty. So that means the penalty must have been on the Wildcats if the Wolfpack denied it. So, all right, turn over here, and the Wolfpack will come out and see what they can do with 6:48 left in the second quarter.
Well, again, just to thank all of our volunteers for helping us make Upward run very well this year. Thank you for coaches, referees, everyone that's a part of it. Thank you, Dan, for helping us out this morning with calling the players' names.
No, that's no problem.
And being by my side today to do the play-by-play.
No problem at all. All right, so the Wolfpack's coming up under center here. Do a little side snap. A lot of the kids do a side snap. So we're a little confusion there. A little confusion. He's trying to get around. And just nowhere to get upfield there. That's going to take us second down with 5:55 left in the second quarter. Wolfpack needs to try to get some sort of movement going here upfield. Actually, it looks like we lost some yards there. So the referee there instructing the red team that they have to back up off the line of scrimmage there. They got to watch getting the safety here.
Yeah, they need to get out of the end zone here.
That was nice. That handoff was nice and smooth. Nice little cut up field.
Keep running.
But nice flag pull there by number 2.
Now they got some room to work with now.
Yep. So third down, the coach is trying to get him to move so we don't run out of time. This half has gone by pretty quickly. We're already down to under 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, we kind of do a running clock, except the last minute of the second quarter and the last minute of the fourth quarter, just to kind of keep things going. But again, we want to give everybody a chance to play and substitute and everything. So
we have a nice little handoff here, but the 87 upfield with the flag pull. That's going to be fourth down.
again, just to kind of share some announcements. We have the Christmas musical. I know nobody wants to think about Christmas just yet, but we do have the Christmas musical for the kids on December 1st at 6 p.m. They work really hard, and we'd love to have you join us for that evening.
All right. The snap. Looks like we're going to try a play again, but it got broken up. And a little bit of interaction there.
Luke Brady, stay in. All right, guys.
Fourth down, first down.
Try to throw something. We heard a cat or something.
It's like a cat meowing.
Why is laughing at
No, it was.
a cackle?
No, this was a sound of like a cat meowing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, this was like somebody saying like,
if
"Oh
that's
no."
your if that's your cackle, I'm really worried.
No, maybe it was picked up by one of the kids on the mic, the referees.
Yeah, I don't know, because it was funny,
That
because
was
it's
weird.
like
It
both
would
of
sound
us.
like a cartoon
and then
voice.
Adam's trying to tell us we don't know what we heard. It's two of us versus him.
Listen to what you're hearing.
No, it was like, "Oh, no," like That's
Yeah.
exactly what it sounded like.
Yep.
I thought it was like a cat getting backed over or something.
That's exactly what I thought.
No, I don't think it was him. All right. The Wildcats are setting up here. Maybe a run, maybe a toss. Looks like a pass upfield. Nobody defending 96. There we
Nice.
go. Flag pull there on number 96.
Yeah, no one really paid attention. I mean, that's easy to do,
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to be overly critical, but
Right.
you got to be aware of your surroundings as a player, and that's some of the things we try to teach in this younger league. They're still working at it.
Yeah, they'll get it. All right, so second down here and manageable for the
But that was a nice pass.
Wildcats. It was. He was standing all alone. I would assume the Wildcats would maybe try to do some throws here with a 2-score lead. They might be able to try to do some stuff. All right, so maybe a handoff. Nice little handoff there to 85. Oh, we got a flag down. Got a flag down. He squeaks away somehow, but does score the first down. So we'll see what the flag is here for in the backfield.
The flag, the up back crossed the line. The play is worth more. The penalty is declined.
Okay, so they declined a penalty, so I'll take it. First down. All right, first down with a minute left here in our first half, with a score of 14-0. So Wolfpack is, the Wildcats here on the offense here. Looks like we're going to do a couple little hidden. Looks like nice flag pull.
Yeah, that was great.
Number 92 tried there, but a nice little flag pull.
Again, each team has a timeout, so they can use that timeout if they want for each half.
We'll see if they're going to use it or not. Second down here. We'll see what happens here. So, looks like he wants to run a play first and maybe try to sneak it in. 96, handoff. Oh, that's a live ball.
Keep it. Yeah, it's a live ball.
So 92 is trying to reverse field.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the trip. Timeout.
No, red. Time red.
Time red with 1.4 seconds left. So third down. All right, so the Wildcats will get one shot at here. Do this. Wolfpack will have one more stand here to hold them.
Yeah, if they could hold them off here, they should be able to. The clock will run. No really time to. If they can keep them out of the end zone, they'll be good.
Yeah.
What you hope is that there's not going to be a home run play.
Yeah,
and typically, like on defense, you'd want to kind of scoot your safeties back, especially in the older group. But I don't know how they'll handle this for the younger kids. But typically, he's kind of motioning. If you notice, the defense is kind of being motion to go back a little further to be ready in case anticipating.
Here we go. If you want to start the clock. Looks like we're trying a little side pass.
Nice try.
So that's going to end the first half with a score of 14 Wildcats, 0 Wolfpack. So we'll have our halftime devotion, and we'll be back with you here soon.
Earlier was my first, so we'll give us another shot. Okay. Before I get started, let's just pray. Dear God, please give me the words to do this. Please give me wisdom to be able to do this. Please comfort me so I can get through this message. A little bit nerve-wracking up here. Never done this. So thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for it warming up a little bit. It was so cold this morning. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, so I got asked to do this a few days ago. The basis for this devotional comes from Ephesians 6:10 through 17. So finally, Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet filled with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all of this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. This is the word of God. Ephesians chapter 6, 10 through 17. All right, so we're going to break this down here. Obviously, we're talking about the armor of God and what that means for us as Christians, right? So first we have to start with verse 10. We get our strength from God and his mighty power. We don't get our strength by ourselves. That's not something that we can do. It is impossible for us to do